Children, I think you all have gone through the first and second video of food we eat, right? Now we have reached up to 104, but 102 and 103 videos were the first and second video of food we eat. There's lots of information in it, right? So my little one, those two videos were consisting of the information, and today we are going to see how the question and answers are done. So we have page numbers from 160 to 162. The topic is same, food we eat. Let's get started. My little ones, we have question answers here. I have written answers already on the slides. Please don't write these answers as you are seeing the video. I'll be sending a notes for you which you need to see that and write. Okay, now children, the first question in 160 page we have is name two plants from which we get oil. So we have been studying that some plants give us oil, right? There were so many pictures and so many examples were there. Out of that, you need to write any two of your choice. I have given here coconut and sunflower. Coconut oil is given here and sunflower is given here. But you can write mustard, olive, any two oils which you like, what you use in your house, what mama uses for cooking, you can write that, not necessary this. So just I have given two examples, coconut oil and sunflower oil. Coming to the question 2, we have question 2, what are cereals? Give two examples. We have studied that cereals are some seeds, isn't it? Cereals are some seeds and they give us lots of energy. And these cereals are like rice, wheat, corn, that is maize, oats. These are the foods like rice, wheat, maize, corn. Corn is nothing but maize, and then oats. They give us lots of energy and they are seeds. They are not roots or anything. We eat some roots too. We eat some roots. Carrot, we eat a carrot, it's a root. Beetroot, it grows underneath. Radish, it grows underneath. Ginger is a stem which grows underneath the ground. You cannot see them, only the leaves can be seen. So these are all taken from the ground. These are the plants which grow under the ground. We eat them. The plants which grow above the ground we eat. We eat animals. So many things are there, right? So now coming to cereals, what are cereals? Give two examples. So I have given you the answer. Cereals are grains or seeds. It's written in the bracket, used as food. Cereals are grains which are used as food, or cereals or seeds that can be used as food. Example, rice and wheat. We are done with this now. Next, let's go to 3. Why is food essential for our body? Food is essential for our body, isn't it? It's very important. Essential means important. Why is it important? They are asking. So why is it important? Food is essential for our body to keep us healthy and fit. To keep it healthy and fit. To keep it healthy and fit. To keep it healthy and fit. It means our body. If we don't eat food, we become weak. Isn't it? So if you don't eat food, you'll become weak and your energy goes off. You'll get lots of diseases. You will get spets like me if you don't eat leafy vegetable. That's why food is very, very essential for our body. The next you have is question number 4. Name any 4 vegetables you like the most. This answer also can be of your own choice. Whichever 4 vegetables you like, you can write. I wrote it here: tomato, carrot, spinach, beans. Why I wrote these 4 is, tomato grows on plants, right? It grows on small plants. And then carrot grows under the ground. Spinach is a leafy vegetable. Coming to beans, you find them hanging. The creeper hanging. That's why I have picked up all these 4. Then now, next we have name 2 fruits you like. This also, it's up to you which fruit you like. I have written apple and mango. Because I like apple and mango, I have written apple and mango. You can write the fruits which you like according to your choice. Okay, children? Now, next we have in page number 161. Name 2 nuts you like. Nuts also we have plenty, right? As I told, I don't like walnuts. I like cashews and almonds and pistachios. So, almonds and cashews. I did not add walnut in it because I don't like. But in your worksheet, you can write what you like. I wrote it here what I like, the nuts. In your worksheet, you can write what you like it. Any 2 nuts. Don't write more, okay? If it is asked for 2, only 2. If it is asked 4, only 4. Okay, children? Now, coming to question number 7. Why should we avoid junk food? This is a big question, right? Not the size of the question, important question. So, it says we should avoid junk food as it contains extra calories. We need calories for our growth to be strong, but it contains calories more than needed. It's like, for example, like you're going out, your petrol in your vehicle, Dada's vehicle or Mama's car, petrol has shown the light. It's showing an indicator saying that petrol is less. So, you go to the petrol pump, you start filling the petrol. How much do you fill? How much the tank capacity is there, only that much you will do it, right? Or will you go more than the capacity? No, we fill only that much. How much they say? Okay, 20 liters in a tank. We fill only 20 liters in a tank. If you fill 1 liter more than the tank capacity, what happens? It falls out. It comes out. So, what I am saying is junk food, if you eat in limit, maybe 1 samosa in a month, 1 puff in a month. Don't say one day you will eat the junk food. I am just giving you an example. That is okay. But every day you want to eat food from the bakery, it gets settling in your body little by little. For 2-3 months it will settle in one hand. For 2-3 months in one hand, one leg, 1 year. Little by little, all the extra calories like the petrol overflowed, right? It will be getting into your body and you will be becoming fatter and fatter and fatter. So, it cannot throw it outside like the petrol how it is coming out. It will start accumulating in your body and you will start becoming fat if you continuously eat junk food. That's why we use the word extra calories. It has calories more than the required and it is unhealthy too. It's like we do not know what type of oil they are using to fry the samosa. You do not know what type of toppings they are using for pizza. It could be any toppings, right? Anything, the toppings which they put on it, are you sure that is fresh? Are you sure that was good, properly stored? No, we don't know, but we enjoy it. So, at home we make it, we are sure of it. We keep it carefully, right? So, we know what is put and everything we know. So, it is safe. It is unhealthy because you are not aware or you don't know how it is made. How clean it is done, we do not know. The next point is, third one is difficult to digest. So children, if you might have noticed, the day you eat junk food, maybe today you ate 2 samosas night, you feel a kind of uneasiness, isn't it? You feel something different in your stomach. You feel a kind of different feeling. Why? Because it's difficult to digest. It will not digest easily. Suppose you ate a pizza. It's like children, to say junk food, suppose if you make a pizza at home. So many mothers and fathers, they make pizza at home. It's very easy to make pizza. So if you make pizza at home, you eat the whole pizza for yourself, one whole one for yourself, once in a month. It's okay. But the whole pizza, if you buy from outside and you eat the whole pizza for yourself, it is not safe. It's like when you make at home, you're sure of the things. Like for example, when I make pizza at home, we make so many things like pizza, lasagna. We like Italian dishes. My kids like Italian dishes. I have 3 kids, all 3 like Italian dishes. So we make mostly the Italian dishes at home. We never ever buy from outside. So if my daughter wants to eat a pizza, she will make and she will give it to all of us. Or I will make and give it to them. So my son wants lasagna, he will try it with the help of me, we all eat it. So when we eat that as a meal. For example, maybe first Saturday of the month, we want to eat lasagna. We kept a date for lasagna. We ate lasagna. Lasagna is nothing but a layers of pizza, right? So you eat that, eat it as a dinner, no problem if it is made at home and maybe monthly once. If I say at home, I eat lasagna or pizza or samosa or burgers every day. At home also if you make, it is not safe. Because the cheese what you use, it's highly in fat content. We learned about carbohydrates, fats, proteins, isn't it? So it has high amount of fat. So if you keep on eating, it will get stuck like a glue, stuck like a chewing gum in your intestine and in your body, and you'll start bloating. Is there anyone who want to become fat? Nah, right? If you're fat, you cannot do anything. So all these are junk foods. If mama prepares at home also, once a way it is okay, but not regular food. It's good to eat normal food, whatever she makes in the house, isn't it? Idli, dosa, whatever vegetables, all types of vegetables, all types of fruits, everything is good. You eat how much you want those, nothing will happen. But the junk food, first thing, it contains extra calories, it's very unhealthy and it's very difficult to digest. These 3 things are there for the junk food. So, are you going to eat junk food more and more? No, right? So, this junk food is very, very bad for health. Now, children, these are the question answers. Then, in page number 162, you have these pictures. These pictures are given. You have a box like this. I think all of you are having worksheets. You have 2 boxes, one top and down. Because I cannot put it top and down, I put it side by side. In the first box, you can draw the fruits. And the box which is down, you can draw the veggies. I drew or I pasted some vegetables and fruits. But you can draw it and color it any 3 vegetables and any 3 fruits which you like. This lesson is all about what I like and you like. I like these fruits and vegetables, so I cut and paste them here. You may be liking another fruits and vegetables, you can draw which you like. Okay children, I like strawberry, pineapple and pears, so I have put them here. You may be liking apple, banana and watermelon. You can draw it here. Okay children, draw it, color it and keep it. And now my little ones, Thank you so much. And before I conclude, we learnt about food we eat, the food which we get from plants and animals, and eating good food, that is balanced diet, is very good for health. Eat what is needed according to your age. What is needed, only that much you have to eat. And then we get different products from plants, like we get fruits, vegetables, we eat seeds, and in seeds we get oils, nuts, pulses, cereals. So many things we get. And in animals we get meat, we get birds give us meat, then it gives us milk which we turn into dairy products like cheese, butter, yogurt, which are made in the factories, and we use them for making pizzas, burgers, bread and butter. We use them to eat in a different way. We use them to make ice creams, we use them to make paneer, curds. So many dairy products are there which we use to make from milk. Milk is a source of it, and animals give us that milk, and it also gives us meat to eat. And we also learned that junk food, say no for it. Okay children, junk food, say strictly no for it if you wish to eat. You can ask your mummy or papa or grandma or grandfather to make it in the home. You can buy all the ingredients, everything is readily available now. So you can buy it from outside and you can eat it by making it at home, which is good for health. Okay children, avoid junk food completely. And we have nutrients, proteins, carbohydrates, fats and vitamins. We have fruits which are of different taste, right? Some fruits are sour, some are sweet. So we get different nutrients from different fruits, we get different nutrients from different vegetables and different nutrients from animal foods. So my little children, eat balanced diet, eat healthy food, stay healthy and be fit. Bye-bye.